So this is the Osho Zen deck, and you'll find all my links in the description below. Then we're going to use the messages from the angels. 2 messages. So the first aspect is ripeness. So what situation in your life is ripe right now? And all the hard work that you've achieved is paying off. So seeing the opportunity and allowing you to harvest that opportunity is important. So you may have been waiting for a long time, but success is here. So allow yourself to harvest that opportunity before it goes rotten, so to speak. Because fruit falls from the trees, and if we don't gather it up and preserve it, it will go off. So make the use of all the opportunities in the next few days. For Aquarius, having this alone time to master yourself in your decisions of higher stuff and even what's going on in your heart. Supporting yourself with the wisdom and the challenges at hand is important. Staying focused to your dream and continuing on the path of success is a normal aspect. For some of you, you will be working alone kind of thing, but know you have the support of your guardian angels and God and everything else that you want that you can gather to you to allow yourself to produce even more than ever before. The wisdom that you find, the information and your heartfelt feelings for the job at hand will allow you to magnify that. So once you've learned to go inside and really know your truth and honor who you are, you can share this knowledge. So the abundance of your productivity has come to a great harvest to be able to give that in a generous manner. So if you've got your career that's taken off, you can now expand that into other avenues. So maybe it's advice giving or anything like that can produce a feeling of generosity with the sharing. For some of you, it just means giving to your family and friends, maybe advice, maybe compliments, but being happy and good-natured about these things is essential. So, not being caught up in doing too much, and that's why it's important to realise by taking the time out to know where you're next headed. You're very successful, but where are you next headed? So sometimes delegating some work is really essential because one doesn't want to get tired mentally and tired per se. So instead of suppressing these feelings, allow and share some of the burdens of life and some of the responsibilities. So sometimes just asking for help at the appropriate time would be very beneficial at this time. So maybe the thoughts process is really a challenge at this moment in time, or sometimes you've just got to look at things in a logical way. Where have you got control, or where have you lost control? This is why it's very important to reevaluate where you are headed in life just at this moment in time. But making these decisions is obviously not a light thing to do, but just being analytical as well, just deciding what is the best progress for the next step. So integrating with life itself, having a right balance between doing and thinking and really feeling will set alight a wonderment of transformation. So good fortune is on your way, especially if you look at the balance in your life. What is you're overworking with and what are you relaxing with? This is the main focus for you today. So moving on, you've still got that success. So there's nothing to be overly concerned about. Hard work always does pay off if it's to the good intention of yourself and everyone else around you. So putting love into these things will manifest even greater things. And you can see this, that you've got success. So hard work pays off. So you can congratulate yourself for that aspect. Finding the totality of sorting the fine tunements, maybe a little bit more information, a little bit more research, and that's why it's good again to support yourself in the venture of working things out, to do with finances, perhaps to do with the little small details. It's very important to do that. So have a look at that aspect as well. Moving on, you've got this great maturity. Not that you're old or anything, but it just means that something's ripe for the mature to be able to share it. So if you've invented something or finished a book, things like that, piece of music or whatever, it's now time to really realise that, hey, I did well there, and just revel in that and know that the transformation, that the experiences you've learned along your way has been very beneficial as well. So this is a really good time to sit back, really realise that what you've done is good. So so it is a process. It is about keep turning the page, keep going, but it looks good to me. So let's have a look what the angels say. For Aquarian friends, what do you need to know? Right, so we have Shanti and Yvonne. So first of all, Shanti, she is telling you that I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So when you have this suppression and you're feeling that life is just too much and maybe losing a little bit of control, that you're thinking, oh, I've got to do this, everything's so busy, this lady here will give you the tranquility that you need just to take time out to realise that, yes, you've done good, but just be a little bit gentler, calmer, have that strength of character to be at peace. So that's really beautiful. Now Yvonne here, she's telling you that you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels, animal angel spirits. But the thing is, even if you haven't got a pet, having an affinity with creatures in general is a more softer side to understand different aspects of our life. So even if you didn't have a pet or haven't got a pet, it still doesn't matter. Yvonne is just here to remind us that accepting all sorts of aspects in our life will further develop ourselves. So this is a more of a mature understanding of what's in the world. So thank you so much for listening. Lots of love to you. Do check out my live videos and put the notification bell on, because I'm not sure when I do those, but I do them. So thank you for listening and see you again next time.